Greetings, everyone. This is the Questing GM. I'm back after there was a lot of shifting around and getting settled in and finding the new internet. And I'm actually currently going through some technical difficulties in making these videos right now for some reason. Um, yeah, just I have to resort to doing old-fashioned recording to make this video right now. Uh, so this video is basically just another quest log entry into. I've been meaning to make this video, last year, but things got busy in December before I could even have the time and had the facilities to make it right. So this video is basically just another quest log entry into for me to make a general review of 2018 and what I'm planning to do for 2019. So you may notice that I'm not in my usual spot where I make my videos because I have just shifted to a new place and I'm trying to I'm changing things up. I'm trying to see if I can change things up a bit in terms of recording, and already I'm having technical difficulties to do that. But that aside, basically I just want what I was thinking about for 2018 is that it hasn't been a lot happening in 2018 compared to 2017. Generally, I spent the whole good year of 2018 just to finish up my Out of the Abyss campaign, and yep, we managed to finish it sometime in around October. It was just about a whole year worth of playing, for my case, just running Out of the Abyss, and I was also still playing in my other group members' concurrent D&D campaigns, and that's still going on, maybe for at least for the first half of 2019. So that was just to take stock of 2018, and at the same time we also managed to play some other games as well. We managed to have our second or third game of Tales from the Loop. I managed to also squeeze in a game of Mutant Year Zero. So Free League Publishing Games has somewhat entered into our radar, and we are exploring it a little bit. The next game that we might try that from that company would probably be Forbidden Lands. But we'll just let nature take its course and see where it goes. And I did a blog. One of my last blog posts on my blog was taking stock about what I was planning to do in 2017 and how did that turn out. And I'm pretty much keeping most of the same goals that I wanted in 2017 to be in 2018. So I just want to run through those goals that how did they fare in 2018. So one of my first goals was starting to run regular games again. That one was happily accomplished. I actually even finished an adventure module, published adventure module, which I don't think I've done before throughout my years of gaming in playing D&D. Like I've started mostly with homebrew as always, and only in more recent times that I've decided that okay, maybe we should go through publish adventure modules and try to finish it from cover to cover. So I'm currently doing I finished it in 2018, and I'm actually currently doing a series on my experiences, my ideas, and my thoughts about running Out of the Abyss for this channel, and hopefully it'll be helpful for other DMs who are planning to run the adventure module in the future. I'm thinking I want to take this make this like a main feature, one of the main features or one of the main columns for the Questing GM channel, in that every time I try to tackle a new adventure module, I will probably do like a series of videos of me just trying to tackle it, maybe live in front of an audience, and just to let out my thoughts and my prep work, and maybe some ideas that I came up that's not in the adventure module that may be helpful for others. So running regular games, happily done. I'll definitely be continuing that momentum in 2019, which I'll get into a little bit in that section. So my next goal was to find a new regular gaming group. That was also I'm very happy with my current group right now. We've talked a lot. I have seen them grown. We were just playing. They were just all about D&D for a good part of 2017 when we first started, and it was just about in 2018, and now 2019, some of them have already decided to branch out a little bit, to explore a little bit of what's out there in terms of role-playing games they are, besides D&D. And that's actually very encouraging. It is a very encouraging sign for me because I've stuck with groups that primarily or only play D&D for many years, and I felt that if I wanted to branch out to other RPGs, I needed a group to branch out with me. But having said that, I'm also thinking maybe it's also time for me to start looking, playing with other people besides my group. I'm not to say that I'm abandoning my group right now, but as I explore more different kind of RPGs, it may not always fall into what my group is into at the same time. So I have to be open to the possibility that I might have to play certain RPGs with not with my current group, but maybe with like strangers or new players or players who are interested in trying out a new game. So that's something that I will have to be aware of in 2019. Completing an RPG project. So this was something that I've been working. It's something I've been working on for many years, ever since fifth edition came out. Was basically just creating my own rules wiki. And there's a lot of data entry work involved, and it's been taking a very very long time. And in the past 2 years, I couldn't find a fixed schedule to get it all done. And it's now, in 2018. In 2018, it's starting to shape up a little bit better. I think I've covered most of the bases. I'm not just diving mostly into the monsters. And the monsters by themselves is going to take a really really long time. But it's actually a very interesting experience, in the sense that you kind of like read the monsters as you type, and that actually gives you quite a lot of ideas as you just type in the thing, and you think of, and you get provoked by the descriptions, and you really it's a time consuming but also quite a rewarding experience at the same time, doing this whole wiki project. And it's going to definitely continue on into 2019, and I'm not even sure if I can even finish it by 2019, at the rate I'm going. But it'll be great if I can finally finish it, and hopefully I'll be still running D&D by then, or sixth edition hasn't come out yet. Okay, so yeah, I'll still be working hard on that front. To start making content for the DMG. Okay, this was a big goal that I set for myself in 2017, and it was, to be honest, I didn't have a real way to approach to get to that point. I still feel like I'm still, despite how old fifth edition is, I'm still still a lot in the learning stages of getting to master the rules of fifth edition, despite playing for so long. So making content for the DMG. There's a lot of content. There's all kinds of content on the DMG, and it doesn't involve a lot of rules mastery to even make those kind of content. But I feel like if I'm trying to aim for content that is a bit more helpful or more supplementary to the rules, so it requires I personally feel like to make that kind of content, it requires a very strong grasp of the design and the understanding and the mechanics of the rules. So this is just more like a wish listing. I'm not even, because beside just just knowing the foundational knowledge of designing things for D&D, there's also the whole aspect of creating products, which I'm definitely not equipped with any kind of skills to do that. I have no layout experience. I have no layout software. I have no contact. I need to commission someone for art, and that's going to take a lot of time and take a lot of money as well, which I probably only have one or the other, and it's definitely not money. So yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm like ditching this resolution of this quest of mine, as I like to call them. But it's definitely on a very far in the back burner, and I'm not even sure if I actually even want to create content for D&D anymore, because the DMG as it is right now, there's a lot of great content and there's a lot of not so great content, so it's pretty much a very saturated system as far as in the digital market is concerned. And that I'm not even sure. I mean, like I want to make content for profit to that can pay for my RPG hobbies, uh, and maybe I just need to make only a few to get there. But as far as challenges to make that, and with my current resources right now, it's a bit unattainable and a bit invisible unfeasible for me at the moment for 2019 at least. All right, start new column on the questing GM. So, well, I guess I pretty much have done all that right now. For 2018, I've started doing I started creating this channel, as a substitute for my blog. So the blog is pretty much, it's as far as of 2018, I think October, it's pretty much dead. I've made my last post there, and I haven't really found the time to make any addendum or supplementary posts since. So all the new columns that I've been planning to make has already started on this channel, and there's actually still a lot more that I haven't really done any videos for, because even with the current uh, content that I have in mind, is already keeping me busy. It's actually pretty hard to find time to make them already. So I would just say, like, you can definitely look forward to more column or video series or playlist videos from this channel. But I don't have a fixed out timetable for them yet. I'll just make whatever it comes to mind, and my main priority right now is still the Out of the Abyss prep quest videos. So look forward to those if you are looking forward to those. In the meantime, I'll probably be doing other, like, questing musing videos, or like quest log videos like this ones, just to get everyone updated to what I've been doing, and keep myself updated also to what I've been doing in terms of gaming and RPGs. Learning to change my gaming mindset. I don't think I've really learned to change my mindset. In any case, I think it's more healthy to always try to broaden your horizons. Be open to more things. But at the same time, as when I did that the last time, I think I mentioned in 2017 and 2018. I think at least in 2017, I think. The last time I tried to open up my mind to things, I actually find a lot more resistance, and I find a lot more stringent ideas from people, and they like to talk about, and they don't like to talk about it in ways that opens up discussion. It's kind of like a very my way or one way truism kind of anecdotes. So I actually been finding that very difficult to deal. It's getting actually harder and harder for me to deal with people and other players who adopt certain mindsets when it comes to gaming, and that's a sad thing for me. Because for myself, I thought that as the longer I play in role playing games, it actually has made me more open minded into many things that most people will find very, people get very dismissive of. But I feel like, for some reason, the community that I'm in seems to be regressing in that sense. And I'm not sure if there's anything I can do about it, because everyone has their own opinions about it, and it's kind of pointless to prove someone wrong in terms of RPGs, because nobody's wrong. There's no wrong way to do things. It's just that it's a matter of who you're doing it with, and if they agree with you, then that's fine. So, but the one upside I would say for 2018 is that I have found some people, outside the community on Facebook and online, that I feel like we kind of move on the same wavelength a bit together. We are looking for the same things that we want to look for. So I'm probably going to be like spending my time a bit more there. I joined them around maybe late 2018, and I'm probably going to spend a bit more time there throughout 2019. But that's also not to say that I'm completely shutting myself out from the community. I may return at some point in 2019. Depending how things goes with my other plans for 2019 as I get to that. But if there's one thing that I'm expecting for 2019 in terms of my gaming mindset, is that I'm leaving it wide open. I'm really trying to break everything apart. I'm really trying to learn everything from scratch all over again. Try to enter into new role playing systems, as if I've never played RPGs before, and I mean, there's going to be a lot of baggage that I have to sift through and remove and remind myself. But I'm trying to attain some kind of new mindset when it comes to role playing games. At least for 2019, and try to steer myself away from the D20 slash D&D kind of thinking, and try a new game every month. So like I said in previous just earlier, it was predominantly a D&D year for me, 2018. Did The only new game I believe I tried was 2018 was probably Mutant Year Zero, because I played Tales from the Loop in 2017, at the end of 2017. But that's my main quest for 2019, to try a new game every month. And because as some of you may already heard me say this before, but I'm not going to run D&D at all for the rest of 2019. I'm challenging myself, if I can, to at least run one new system every month, which it's already starting to become a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, considering the amount of time that I need to invest into learning new systems at a certain speed. But I'm definitely looking forward to, not look at D&D for the rest of the year of 2019. I think it's about time, that whatever frustrations I have with D&D, or whatever joys I had with D&D, I need to look for something new. I need to look for something new that can answer my questions differently about RPGs, that can make me see how different ways RPGs can be played. In fact, maybe even different genres entirely. Like this, I'm currently looking into a game that is cyberpunk. So that's definitely a genre I've been interested in, but I've never really run a game in that genre. So I want to see what happens when I open my GMing horizon, so to speak, into different genres, into different systems. like like it can even be not even like more of those like non dice based ones, maybe if my group is into it, which comes back to me playing with, looking for new people to play with, because I believe, like, my uh, you know I like my group very much, but even even I have to respect their preferences and what they like, and I have if I can't sell it if I can't sell the game to them at whatever level, then it's just not gonna work. It's no one's gonna. I mean, I don't want to force my group to play a game with me that they know they wouldn't enjoy. I mean, what's the point, right? So this main quest of mine of 2019, to play a new game every time, comes with the caveat that it may involve me playing with new people as well. So you want to call that two birds with one stone, maybe, but that's definitely what I'm looking forward to in 2019, and hopefully, 2019 will be a very exciting, in ways I wouldn't expect. So yeah, I think I just want to keep this video short. I've already mentioned how 2018 was like for me. I've already mentioned what's my main focus for 2019. Or maybe I should also just talk a little bit about my plans for 2019 in terms of this channel. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to continue the Out of the Abyss Prep Quest series. I will also be doing the usual questing musings and quest log videos once in a while, sipping here and there. Then I'm not sure if I can actually afford to do videos to talk about the new game systems, like not really like a tutorial like I want it to be, but maybe just so-called reviews or my impressions of them after I've run them. Because I already have a platform where I post up videos for learning RPGs, which is definitely not on this channel. I don't think it would be beneficial for this channel to do that, because most of it is just rambling and making notes and taking notes and commentating on notes, and it's a little bit dry and a little boring side, and not really helpful. So yeah, so this is 2019 is going to be like a very big year for this channel, in the sense that I'll be dedicating. I mean, like, it'll be the first year where I'll dedicate like myself to it, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and let's see where everything goes from there. So yeah, so I think I've just talked on longer than I wanted to, and I don't have a lot of space on my phone to say so much. So that's all I have to say for now, for 2018, and I look forward to 2019. So this is the Questing GM signing off for now. Bye.